Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brando free-to-play back on my free-to-play account. Now, today's video is a question that I get asked pretty frequently. This question has kind of died down over the past, few weeks, but I did get asked quite a lot. And this is something that I notice as well when we try to recruit people and things like that. People have suboptimal wall heroes. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are defending, you want to have the heroes that are going to give you the better results. Now, here is some quick information in case you guys were not aware. Attack, more specifically army attack, and HP, also more specifically army HP, if you can get it, those are by far the two most important stats in the game. Okay, army defense and troop defense, it helps, but attack and HP help even more. Okay, now what do I use and what would I recommend as a free-to-play player? What wall heroes should you be using? Okay, so to answer that, I'm just gonna show you guys my wall heroes. All right, my wall heroes are as follows. I have Bomb Goblin, Rose Knight, Snow Queen, Demon Slayer, and Oath Keeper. Okay, now why am I using these heroes? Okay, Bomb Goblin is very simple. Okay, if you guys remember what I said a couple seconds ago, army attack or troop attack, army HP, troop HP, those are what you should prioritize. Bomb Goblin is a free-to-play hero that will give you army HP. I mean army attack. Blech. I got my words mixed up. Army attack. All right, at 20% once it's gold grade. Okay, so that is fantastic. A lot of people look at Bomb Goblin and they see the first two skills or abilities, and it's like it's a trap attack, trap defense, trap HP. It sucks. It's worthless. No. Army attack. That is very, very, very important, because your wall, your troops that you have in your castle, you could have millions of troops, millions upon millions, and this buffs all of them by 20%. Not just whatever you have as ranged, or whatever you have as cav, or whatever you have as infantry. It does all of them. Okay? So, in my mind, when I see army attack, I see 20% times 3 for infantry, cavalry, and ranged. So essentially, this is a total of 60% attack stats, even though it's army attack 20%. I hope you guys understand that logic. Okay? Now, there is another free-to-play army attack hero, and that is Rose Knight. Rose Knight not only has army attack, Rose Knight also has cavalry HP boost of 50%. So this is not only a great cavalry hero, but it is also a great hero to have on your wall because of that army attack. Okay. Now, those are the only two free-to-play army attack heroes. Now, some people may say that, Watcher technically is a free-to-play hero that gives army attack, but let's be honest, Watcher is not a free-to-play hero. Yes, you can unlock it free-to-play, but in order to get this hero gold grade free-to-play requires some serious dedication and some serious speed ups and luck when it comes to either monster hunting or getting gifts. Okay, one of the two. Now, if you guys look at my other wall heroes, I have Snow Queen, Oathkeeper, and Demon Slayer. Now, why do I pick Snow Queen over the other archer attack heroes that have archer attack? There are two others. There are Tracker and Death Archer. Okay. Now, the reason I pick Snow Queen is because Tracker gives you a 50% range defense boost, and Death Archer doesn't give you a defense or HP boost, but Snow Queen gives you an HP boost. And remember what I said. It is army attack, troop attack, army HP, troop HP, and then defense. Okay. This has been tested by a bunch of people throughout the years that Lords Mobile has been, up and around. Right? So I picked Snow Queen. Now, a second option would be Tracker. Okay. Again, this is for your wall. This isn't for an attack. Okay. Now, the other heroes, I should say, that I picked were 2 infantry heroes. Okay. I went for 2 infantry, 1 cav, 2 ranged. Okay. For my defense. Alright. I can always swap it out a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you guys which heroes you can swap out. Okay. Demon Slayer is a fantastic all-around good hero. Okay. Not only is Demon Slayer fantastic for monster hunting, Coliseum, hero trials, well, some hero trials, he is a great infantry attack hero because he gives 50% HP and 30% infantry attack. Great hero to have on your wall, and also if you're sending full infantry attacks. And the other hero that is a bit underrated, because in hero trials, monster hunting, all that stuff, he isn't really all that useful. But when you're attacking or you want to put him on your wall, he is just fantastic. Because just like Demon Slayer, he gives you 50% army max HP and 30% infantry attack. So having both of those on my wall, I get an extra 100% infantry HP and an extra 60% infantry attack. On top of the 40% army attack from Rose Knight and Bomb and Goblin, I essentially have 100% more infantry attack. That is just fantastic. Alright. Now, some of the heroes that you can swap in and out are heroes like Child of Light, which again is a great cavalry hero for attacking and also a good option to put on your wall. Okay. You could replace either Demon Slayer or Oathkeeper for Child of Light if you want to go 1 infantry, 2 cav, 1 ranged, or 2 ranged, right? You can only have 5 heroes on your wall, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, if for some reason you know what is going to be sent at you, let's say you're being rallied and it takes 5 minutes for that rally march to hit you, right? They didn't speed it up, or it's being sped up, right? And you're trying to take that rally or whatever, and you see what they're sending at you. Let's say they're sending full ranged. All right, that's just a scenario. What does range counter? Or what is countered by range? Infantry. So what you would want to do is 1, change to infantry phalanx, and 2, change your wall heroes to all infantry heroes. Infantry attack. So what would that look like? It would look like this. So number 1, I would keep your army attack hero as a leader, all right? I like Bomb and Goblin because he's a ranged hero. He'll be up on your wall when the attack or the rally hits and doing some damage to whoever's coming up, right? The next hero that I would use is the, Soul Forger and Sea Squire. Now, as you guys can see, with the leader deployed, an all-out attack, I have 20% army attack, 100% army max HP, and a whopping 120% infantry attack. In reality, this is 140% because the army attack applies to infantry cavalry range. Okay, so with this, you can kind of see how you can mix and match depending on how you've built your account, okay? But rule of thumb, HP attack, army attack, troop attack, army HP, troop HP. Okay, so you guys can look through your heroes and see which ones actually give you the troop HP, which ones give you the troop attack, and which ones give you the army attack. If you need me to go ahead and make a video detailing what are the best heroes for infantry, cavalry, and range, let me know in the comments below, and I'll gladly make that for you guys. I hope this video was informative. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned kind of the logic that I use when it comes to deciding what heroes to use on your wall. But until next time, guys. See ya.